I just wanted to put a little disclaimer before starting this video, and it's just that for all these books, please search up trigger warning. Some of them need it, some of them don't, but I don't really remember each one of them, so please search up for all of them. That way it's better to be safe. And let's get into the video. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So before starting this video, I just want to say thank you so much for the love and support you have been giving me. It's like insane. I did this channel just because I love reading, and I wanted to share that with other people that love reading like I do. And obviously booktube and book talk has been really big, and I really like seeing like others give their opinion, and I was like, I want to do that too and to share like a community, but I wasn't expecting the response that I've been having, so thank you so much. And I don't want to talk too much about that because if not, this video will be long like all my other videos. So let's get started. This video will be my November TBR, the books, no, sorry, what I read this month of November, my wrap up. I didn't read, I think last month I read 11 books. This month I read 8. I feel like I read a lot considering how busy my week was. Like a week, I'm sorry, month. I had such a busy month. Like the month of November was probably one of my busiest months of the year, and I didn't really have time to read. And like I said, I read 8 books in total. So let me just look up my list. I checked my list like 2 minutes ago before filming this video, and I was shocked because I feel like this month has been so long. Like I read Twisted Lies this month, and I felt like it was last month, and even like so many of these books I thought I read last month, which is insane because this month has been so long. But let's get started. So the first book that I read this month was Twisted Lies. Well, I started last month and I finished it this month, and let me just say, what a great book. What an amazing way to finish the series. Like Ana Huang, I can just say that she's one of my favorite authors. I love her. She's amazing. She's amazing at everything she does. I loved Twisted Lies a lot, but Twisted Hate is still my favorite. Let's just say that. But this story follows Christian and Stella and how they get up. Like this story involves a fake dating. They live in the same building. They know each other because Stella's friend Bridget is married to a friend of Christian, which is Rith. I don't know how to pronounce his name, to be honest, but that's how they know each other, Christian and Stella. There's fake dating. He's like a possessive guy. He's obsessed with her. I will not say much because I feel like this book was not what I was expecting, and I loved it. I don't want to talk too much about it, but great read. 5 stars for me. Amazing way, the epilogue and extended like chapter, I think, or extended epilogue, amazing. And then I read King of Wrath, which is the first book in the Kings of Sin. Wait, how is that? I'm sorry. Okay, so that's really King of Wrath is the first book of King of Sin, and it kind of follows Twisted Lies. It's another word, but characters from Twisted Lies, the Twisted series, appear in King of Wrath, and it's about Dante and Vivian, and it's an arranged marriage, kind of. Vivian's dad kind of used something against Dante so he will marry Vivian. Like Dante is from a really known family and powerful family, you know, they have money and all, and Vivian's family, they were not like they're getting started in the world of billionaires and all of that, you know, they're growing family, so they didn't really start as a rich family. And obviously Vivian's dad want her to marry into a powerful family, so that's how they get started. But even that, Dante's like, you touch this woman and you're so that I love it. And like I said, Anna, I love you. I'm excited for the next one, which is King of Pride, and I think that comes out in February if I'm not wrong, but I really want to read this book. I'm really excited. For King of Wrath, I will give it a 5 stars. So then I read this series that I've heard so many good things about it and I really wanted to read, and that is the Maid series. The first one is The Sweetest Oblivion, the second one is The Maddest Obsession, and the third one is The Darkest Temptation. Before starting describing these books, I just want to say what a huge disappointment. I'm sorry, I said it. I apologize. I had so many high hopes for this series. Like, I heard before reading it, there were people that were saying that, oh, I didn't like it. I was like, why did you like this stuff? Because it really sounds like a book that I will love. I love dark romance, mafia stuff. I love all that thing, but this was a big disappointment. And no, let's not say disappointment. I feel like that is such a big word, but I didn't like it that much. But the first one is Sweetest Oblivion, and that follows Nico and Elena. Nico is set to marry Elena's sister, you know, through an arranged marriage, you know, too big a powerful mafia family, and he has this thing with Elena like from the beginning, and the tension grows and all of that. I give it a 3 stars, and that is highest in the series. I was like, okay, maybe it's a start. Like, to be honest, this book got interesting around 60% of the book, and I did not DNF this book because I just can't do that. I don't think I will be able to do that one day, maybe, but I was like, no, okay, let's give it a chance. It's probably the way that, oh, the more you advance in the series, the better it gets. Well, I was wrong. And the second book is The Maddest Obsession. I had, like I said, high hopes. This one, like I said, from the beginning I was like, oh my god, because it's just like not good. But I was like, no, I just can't be hanging there and not read the whole thing. I got through it. I was like, give it 2 stars. Oh, I have to explain. So that book follows Christian and Gianna. She's from like the law, the FBI, or works with the law. I don't know exactly what it is. It's not a police, maybe an investigator or FBI. I don't really remember. And she's from a mafia family. She's from the family, Nico's family. She married his dad before he was killed. So yeah, she's part of the family. And he always had this obsession with her, Christian with Gianna, and it goes from there. But I don't really know what to say. Like, I was really not, oh my god. So this one, if I could give it 2.5 stars, but on Goodreads it's really like 3 or 2, and to be honest, I prefer the first one over the second one, so I will give this one a 2, like I said. But yeah. And the third book of the series is The Darkest Temptation, and that follows Ronan and Mila. Ronan is Christian's brother, and he is from, like, he's powerful in Russia. I don't really know. I don't want to say too much about it because this one, it's kind of better to go blind. And to be honest, this book, I read it so fast. Like, it has 2 parts. The first part, I was so interested. I was like, finally this series is starting to pick up. But from the moment that I hit part 2, what a disaster. And like I said, I did not DNF it because I just can't do that. But oh my god, that book was, I don't even know what to say. Like, I really liked the first part, and I had kind of a thing set up for the second one, but it was a total disappointment. I feel bad for saying disappointment, but I really thought I would like this series because it sounded like the stuff that I like, but I just didn't like it at all. And I feel bad for saying that, but I just didn't like it. So this one gets a 2 stars. So that kind of got me in a reading slump, which is not cute. I was not happy about it, but I kind of got through it because this next book got me through that reading slump. It was really good, and that is Flawless by Elsie Silver. You probably heard it from my last video. This one is about the Wraith and Summer. It's a small town romance, a forced proximity, employee boss, and it's about Wraith. He's a bull rider, and she works for his PR company, like the ones that, you know, solve all his problems and all of that. And he does something and he needs babysitting because what he did got him into a lot of trouble with his sponsors and all of that. Obviously, you know, sponsors give you the money and all of that. And for, I think it's kind of in summer, I don't know, he goes back to where he's from, a small town, and Summer has to go with him and babysit him because his PR company, like agent, I don't know, doesn't want obviously more trouble than what he's already caused. So Summer has to go and be 2 months with him all the time because he needs controlling. And obviously it's forced proximity, like I said, and it was a great book. I rate this one a 5 stars, or maybe 4.5, but on Goodreads, you know, so it was like 5 stars, but 4.5 stars because I like the second one better, and that is Heartless, also by Elsie Silver. So this one, it's about Wraith's brother Cade and Summer's best friend Willa. This one, the tropes are single dad, small town, like I said, employee boss, and it was really good. It was really Grumpy Sunshine. That's big there. Grumpy Sunshine. And Cade needs a nanny for his 5-year-old son, and obviously, you know, he got a lot of people showing up, but obviously there were women that were more interested in him than taking care of his son. So obviously he was not happy about that, and Summer thought, oh, my best friend doesn't have anything to do this summer, so she could watch your kid. And it goes along there. It was really good. This one, 5 stars. Like I said, I liked this one a little better, but they were both great. Like, chef kiss. The next book is Consider Me by Becca Mack. Like, I was about to keep reading all the books from Elsie Silver because I really liked her, but I needed something different. I was like, why not a hockey romance? I have great things about this one, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint. It took me long to read though, because like I said, I've been really busy, and like, it's a long book. What an amazing book. Like, I'm happy I picked this up. And this one is about Carter and Olivia. It's like I said, it's hockey romance. He's a playboy. Yeah, you know, he sleeps around. He's famed. He's really, like, really talented in hockey, and he's one of the most paid player. And he sleeps around and all that, you know. I don't care about the world. I know I'm handsome. All the girls want me. And boom, here comes Olivia. Olivia is the best friend of one of Carter's teammates' girlfriend. I know, confusing, but she one day, you know, they meet, and he's like, oh, why not come with me? And she straight up said no. So that intrigues Carter, and I just love it. He's, like I said, he's a professional hockey player, and she's a high school teacher. And I think the title goes, like, she could have chose a better title for this book, because Consider Me is just perfect. And it's crazy. Like, I wasn't expecting Carter to change so much. Like, the character growth that he had, it was amazing. I just loved it so much. But this book was really great. Like I said, 5 stars, and I'm really excited to read the next one. And like I said, I read 8 books this month, so it's okay. But that will be all for this video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video, guys. Bye.